There exist 3 ways to embed CSS code into your HTML file. Let's imagine we have this h1 tag that has some form of heading, for example, inside. And now we want to target this h1 tag. The first way to do so is by using the style tag inside of the head. So we can use style right here, and now we can define our styles right here. So we can, for example, say h1, and now let's say we want to have a color for our h1 of red, for example. We're going to save the document. And as you can see, now we have a red heading, and we can also say we want to have a blue heading, for example. So we can define whatever color we want right here. And by using the color property, you just define the color of a font. There's also another way to achieve the exact same result by using the style attribute instead of the h1 tag. So we can say style right here, for example. And now we can say we want to have a color, for example, of, let's say, brown. And now our h1 has the color of brown. The third way to define colors, and the preferred method for you, will be the link tag inside of the head. So you can say that you want to use a link inside of the head element of type CSS. And as you can see, by using the shortcut, you generate a link that has the relationship attribute, which essentially defines that this is going to be a style sheet in our case. And inside of the href attribute, you define the path to the style sheet. And in our case, we want to have the style sheet in the exact same folder, because we have it in the exact same folder, and the name of the style sheet is obviously style.css. So by using this syntax, we've now defined that this style sheet in the same folder will be the style sheet that we're going to use to style our elements inside of HTML. So now, for example, we could say that we want to select the h1 element right here inside of our style sheet, and we want to give our h1 a color of, for example, let's use blue violets so we can see a difference. We're going to save the file, and as you can see, now we have this blue violet title right here. So to sum up, you can either use the style tag inside of the head, you can use inline styles inside of the tag right here, or you can link a style sheet by using link rel equals style sheet, href equals a name of your style sheet right here. So those 3 ways exist, and the preferred method for you should almost always be using the link tag.